I done seen more than Al seen. They gon' sing more than Al Green. Ay, what's a dream or without dreams? Do your thing, this is our thing. Yeah, heard he crazy, child please. I gave you niggas 30 days.
Right. Authentik TV, man. And I told y'all, I keep official, original, authentic motherfuckers on this channel, on this platform. You know what I'm saying? Now today is a little different, man. You know what I'm saying? Today we got a future GOAT. A motherfucker who already done stepped in the mud and motherfucking turned it into gold. You know what I'm saying? It just takes some of y'all a little more time to motherfucking catch on to it. You know what I mean? Y'all been rocking cubic zirconia a little too long. You feel what I'm saying? So we gonna bring y'all into the golden age. You know what I'm saying? This the new Cashville shit. It ain't new to the people, but it's new for the era. You know what I'm saying? And the sound of Cashville, where we trying to push this shit to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So right now, with no further ado, I got my motherfucking brother, my nigga, Petty615 in this motherfucker. What it do? What it do? What it do, bro?
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, man. That's where we at, man. Authentik TV. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get in depth with the Ville. You know what I'm saying? We done had motherfuckers who was in the beginning of this shit, in the middle, nigga, and after that. You know what I'm saying? I got motherfuckers in here from 16 to 48 years old in Cashville hip hop. That's a hell of a motherfucking gap.
That's a window.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, we here, man. We saluting you today, bro, because you know you've been putting in a whole lot of work. You know what I'm saying? It might go unseen to some, but to the real, it never does. We see the work. You know what I'm saying? And we salute that shit. So you know what I mean? We here today, man. We just wanna see what you got going on, man, and just hear the story, man, of Petty, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm here. Let's get into
it. Okay. Cool. Man, so shit. First is just like shit. How did you even create, you know, your whole style and like getting into this shit?
I mean, I created my style as this is by a lot of doing and less thinking.
Okay.
And the more I do, I can take a step back from that. Now I got something to fine tune.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I feel that.
I can fine tune that moving forward. So now I'm familiar with what exactly I am doing. Like, you know, as artists, you know, we want to try some different shit, and you don't really recognize it until you try something different again, and it's reminiscent of something you tried outside your own box a while ago. It's like, oh shit, this is that
fun shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you know you can do it once, but when you do it again, it starts sounding similar. It's like, oh, now I start a whole new style. Yeah. You can almost give it its own name. Or, you know what I mean? So just by doing more, because you can have a dope idea in your head, but to you it might not be dope, and you're like, scratch that.
Right.
And you won't even just execute something to critique.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, you gotta just put it out. That way you can critique something moving forward. Like commit to whatever the idea is, then adjust for. Cause like committing to it, whether good or bad, that's your most authentic reference moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, say if it's like sports or something, right?
Okay.
And I half-ass playing my foot.
Okay.
The next step I take, no matter how hard I try to step with it, it ain't the best step because I didn't commit. You know what I mean?
I feel it.
Like even this might not even be the leg I jump off of. It's just you can't half-ass with the process.
Ooh.
So it's like you commit to it, and then you take a step back and you see what you done. So like now you have something to critique, almost like like coming up with a system. Like I can make a machine, but I gotta know what that machine can and can't do, and I can fine tune it, change it to where I make it efficient, how I want to, get work done. And the shit it'll turn into a system now.
Right.
Because you've done something, took a step back from what you've done, fine tune that, now I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it developed like that just by continuing to trust whatever your last step was.
Yeah, I like that.
But there's no way I could get to here from this. If this was my last song, there's no way I could get here. I got to do everything in between.
Yeah.
And it's like, people they don't see all of that.
Yeah, nah, that not.
So somebody that can just find out about you at this part of your journey, they be like, damn, this shit.
You know what I mean? Yeah, they don't understand the journey of it.
I was in the gym.
Yeah,
I was in the gym.
You was shooting, bro. You gotta shoot. You gotta keep shooting. You know what I'm saying?
They don't see you running your suicides and
hell nah
doing that. So
yeah,
just a whole lot of doing, man, and fine tuning what you done.
Yeah,
long answer.
No, I like that. No, that's real because I feel the same way with my shit. You know what I mean? Because like when I first came in the game in the Ville, niggas wasn't rapping like I was rapping. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like the main sound was kind of like a Cool Daddy, a Pistol, or a Kwani sound. You know what I'm saying? But me, you know what I'm saying? I'm more so like.
More so got the
I was a East Coast, West Coast, down south nigga. You know what I'm saying? So when Nas dropped, I bought it. When 8 Ball and MJG dropped, I bought it. When Snoop dropped, I bought it. You know what I'm saying? And that helped. You know what I'm saying? Me create a sound that was different. You know what I mean? Because I understood music. I heard music differently than just I represent or just, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? On that level. So my vocabulary, I sounded a little different. So everybody was like, oh man, that nigga sound too East Coast. He ain't gonna blow. He too East Coast in the Ville. You know what I'm saying? So I went through that for so many years. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel good now about, you know what I'm saying, how you and Petty, how you and Stan bring that natural, that sound. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's natural. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, you know what I'm saying? You don't get the like I just said, you just don't get that other sound from there. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's a lost league of cats kind of like us that kind of go a long way just to sound different.
Yeah, I mean it's people don't see how much trust we have to put in our own creativity to even develop something. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of things that we might not think would be that until we listen to them. Like, oh shit, that's actually.
I thought it was cool at first.
Right.
But for the Ville, it wasn't cool.
Man, yeah. But you ever had something that's like that you thought was cool at first, and you listen to it like, oh no, this shit's great.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just just by trusting.
Yeah.
By doing that, man. Because I said in another interview, man, I was talking to somebody. I was saying like, you can't. This my guy AC is like you can't try to impress yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because when you try to impress yourself, that's how you hit, writer's block, or you start doubting certain things because you expecting to be impressed. You never been impressed by nothing you expected. If you think about it, it's like it probably could live up to your expectations, or it could be consistent. Like say when you listen to. At one point in time, when you know a new Lil Wayne song about to drop, it's fit to be killing, right? Yeah. It might not impress me because he's consistent in everything he's killing. So like the impressive part is the fact that he's still consistent. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing specifically that you've done to make me just lose my shit because you consistently, you know what I'm saying, have matched your bar. Right. So I'm expecting a dope song, so it's hard to be impressed by it. Right. You know what I mean? Right. Same thing, with yourself, with creating. You know what I mean? Like trying to impress yourself. Right. You won't do it because you're expecting to be impressed. Now, if you just but if you just do. Yeah, you just do. You might hear something that you didn't think was gonna land. Like, oh, that's dope. So I'm not impressed by what I done. Yeah. I'm impressed that I actually did it. Right. I feel what I'm saying? I feel that. Yeah. That, I feel like me and Brush we share a lot of that. A lot of conversations in it, so it reflects in the music. Yeah, because I feel like people, sometimes you can be so good at shit, people are trying to pull you so many different ways. Like, yeah, you should do something like this, or you should do something like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can get caught up in it and try to pull yourself ways. Yeah, exactly. Just by going back to what I'm saying, like trying to be impressed by yourself. Yeah. It's like you that doubt is saying like, nah, this ain't it. Let me try this. This ain't it. Let me try this. And it's like you become what you practice. Right. So now you are this ain't it type of thing. And you don't even know it. Yeah. And that's why I like to, at this point, I just like to be in there by myself, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't need no crowd. I don't need too many homies or nothing shit. You know what I'm saying? I just like to go in there, knock my shit out, and I give it to the people. After that, you can have your own opinion about it. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's yours. That's what it's about after that. Yeah, it's yours. It ain't about nobody like having a motherfucker in there who don't do music trying to tell me how to do my music. You know what I mean? That if I allow that person in my session, then that's on me. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, but I gotta allow you. See, that's and also it's like if I do allow you, then I'm giving you the green light for that. Because if I didn't want you to give me no feedback, you would be here. You know what I mean? But since you hear, it's like, you know, if you hear something, like, let me see what you hear. That don't mean I'm necessarily gonna use this suggestion.
Yeah.
But I hear you out.
I respect you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know.
I hear you out, but ultimately, I'm the same. I like being there by myself.
Yeah. Just, you know,
if anything, I want to get you involved on
the back end.
The back end process, because like I want to try something different on this other album I'm working on. Like I want to invite some people over.
Okay.
Print out some sheets with all the songs that I'm about to play.
Okay.
And just have a 1 through 5 where you just circle a 1 or 5, 1 through 5,
yeah.
and I just want to see what the people think.
Okay.
Because I do an album with all 5s. It'll be like an all-day process. I'm playing like 60 songs, right?
I like that.
Just 5 degrees. I mean, you want to be one of the ones? I invite you over, man. You'll be tight.
Yeah.
We just be a long-day listen session, man.
I'm a fan first. You know what I'm saying? Type of cat. So
I want to hear
for sure.
You know, to go back on the I guess outside feedback. I want to try that because that ain't something I've not.
Yeah, I mean that's
I usually be by myself
me
so
neither
much.
though. I feel you. You know what I mean? Because
but I want you on the back end of it. I don't want you in the studio. After the songs recorded, let me know what you think about the songs I got to choose from.
Let me get my shit out, and then after that you can choose, motherfucker. Like the rest of that shit, I ain't feeling that shit no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nah, that's real. That's real. And artists, y'all got to get to that level, man. You gotta. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself out of get out of your feelings and just get into your bag even more. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, there ain't nothing wrong with that though. You know what I'm saying? So be free. Be free as you can be. You know what I'm saying? Make your music when you make it, but then when you come out, spread the shit in. But when you in the studio listening to 5 different motherfuckers who don't even, you know what I'm saying? Got a phone in their name. Motherfuckers out here just going off some hearsay of what they think, and they ain't never. All they did was consume us, though.
You know what's so crazy though? Sometimes a motherfucker might have a point though, cause sometimes it's an unbiased. It's like cause like as an artist, like my ears are like fucked. When I hear music, I hear the house, all the in betweens. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It's hard for me to just receive it as a finished product. When I listen to music, I hear the process. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm trying to find the process.
So you just a creator. You just
you know, you can hear certain shit like
crazy
he plugged in right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like certain shit is like.
At first I didn't listen to it for that shit, and then once I got into it, once it's like knowing the truth. Once you know it, you can't unknow it.
So it's my ears are like I can't hear it as a fan. I want to be a fan again so bad. That's why I don't really listen to rap. You know what I mean?
Me neither.
Or music much. I listen to instrumentals.
Me too.
That's all I listen to.
I'm definitely an instrumental.
I check out one of the partners' projects. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too.
And then I give like 1-2 spins and it's back to doing whatever.
Have you ever rolled in the car and just don't listen to shit? It just be muting that motherfucker. You just be thinking the whole time.
That's how I rolled up here.
That's how
I rolled up here. Shit.
Just be thinking of your next move and shit. It's like I can't even listen to music at that point though. It's just like bro, I really need some shit.
You gotta listen to that motherfucking car. Make sure, damn, is that me?
Oh shit! Oh my god! You
gotta listen to that motherfucker. Shit.
Yeah, man. It be like that,
shit,
man.
Just hear the road, man. Just the outside sounds. It's therapeutic, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you ever want to get your mind off some shit, just hear that shit.
I feel like, and I ain't never felt like this in a long time, or maybe never. Man, I can't listen to radio no more. It's fucking me up. Like the radio is like, bro, it's like programming you to make. If you make music,
I don't listen to rap. I don't listen to hip hop.
If you make music and you listen to this radio every day, all day, you're not gonna be yourself.
Man, come on.
I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying?
You become what you practice.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
And it's like you don't even know it when it happens. You acknowledge it after it's happened. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh shit, damn, I'm sounding like these niggas. Or you might not ever catch it. Somebody might tell you sound like somebody, then you take offense to it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But the whole time you been listening to that motherfucker.
Like I don't. That's why I say when I don't listen to nothing, that's one of the reasons. For one, it's it's hard to hear it as a fan, but ultimately, I don't want to sound like y'all. You know what I'm saying? And if I sound similar to somebody, I promise you they listen to my shit more than I listen to this.
Damn, that's crazy.
I swear to God. It's been albums that dropped that I ain't never pressed play on.
Okay.
And the motherfucker like, man, you sound like such and such. How? I don't listen to their music at all. but I bet you they listen to mine. Yeah. That's the difference.
Damn.
You know what I mean? But it's like, if even if you don't listen to the music, just try to sound unique, people gonna listen to you, and then they gonna sound like you. So it's damn it. If you're good, you know what I'm saying. If you're good, they gonna ride that way.
And that's why I kind of stay in my lane, and I kind of articulate it and just make it better and better over time. Well, it just gets better over time, but it's just like, once I step out my lane, then it's like, oh, nah, you ain't doing you no more or whatever. So I just got to be the best me that I can be. You know what I'm saying?
It's detrimental for us.
And
it's trying to
because we all visual. It's like the big boy Crayola box. You know, we all started from the little 9 box, the little bullshit small motherfucker. But when you got that big motherfucker
with the sharpener in the back,
boy, you know how many colors that is?
Man, I'm finna get down.
You feel me? Yeah. So that's the game. Well, we all need all the colors.
We strive to get there.
We need all the colors. You know what I'm saying? We can't all love red the same way. You know what I mean? We need all those 64 colors, bro. You know what I'm saying?
All the sense, man.
So if you great at what you do, keep giving me that shit, bro. Don't give me nothing else other than that, please, for me. You know what I'm
the world
saying?
will catch on, man.
Yeah, they definitely gonna catch.
The world will catch on, man.
Whoever working, motherfuckers that's working, they ain't complaining.
Cause like the music you listen to, you'll unconsciously become that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's no way around it. And when you're trying to find your own voice or your own,
it's deep.
It's deep. I feel like no one will ever officially find their own voice because you have voices. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as you think you found a style, it's like, all right, boom, you done started something else. Like say Eminem, right? A rapper's rapper. You can tell when you rapping like Eminem, you rapping like Slim Shady, you rapping like Marshall Mathers. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like you have different whatever. But people, they you become what you practice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the music, it's gonna take a toll on how you feel about your music because if you're trying to find your own and be unique. It's gonna be frustrating because you are gonna realize that you don't sound like yourself. Like it's not gonna match up with your spirit. Like something's gonna click. Like this shit bumping, but it's not me.
I don't think some motherfuckers get that. I don't think it hit them.
I mean, no, you don't acknowledge it to say it. It comes out as frustration, but you don't even know what you're frustrated about.
Yeah,
and it's just me being a fly on the wall,
like
just
looking in the master type joint, like
bro. It's so crazy, man. Like I be having like out of body experiences, where I can document what it is that I'm actually going through to even word it to say, yo, this may or may not be what you're experiencing right now because you can be too close to the forest to see the trees. You know what I'm saying? Or too close to the trees to see the forest. You know what I'm saying?
So it's kind of like.
But from back here, it's like I can see everything that you feeling, but you don't really just see it. And if you know if you trust, my contribution to this whatever's going on, if you trust my angle, I can probably tell you something beneficial. Yeah. But nobody wants to be told about themselves.
See, that's the thing you gotta always see, and that's
you gotta be coachable.
That's the difference between champions.
I saw a tweet today that said, even the mechanic take his car to the shop. Woo. You gotta be coachable.
You feel me?
You know what I mean? That's
you cannot. I
said, I'm using that tonight.
If man, that was incredible because at the end of the day, bro, if you not coachable, you're not gonna last. I was a standout athlete, but guess what? Everybody hated the coach except me. But I just did what I did, and he just gave me the little bit that he needed to give me. Hey man, you ain't working. You ain't playing hard enough. Turn up. And you know what I'm saying? Why would I be mad about that? How can I get mad personally about somebody telling me I ain't playing as hard as I need to play? I need to turn up.
And if you ain't got a coach or a mentor in your life to be that, you got to be there for yourself. Exactly. You got to be coachable for yourself. The only way to be coachable for yourself is accountability. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And accountability is judging yourself not on your intentions, but the results of your intentions. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I can intend to hit a bullseye and put a hole in the wall. Hell yeah. I gotta move forward off that hole in the wall I hit, not what I intended to do.
Yeah, I like that.
So you gotta practice that with self, you know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna spend a lot of time by yourself.
Best times of my life being by myself. In the studio, by myself, creating, or just having a free vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Even the hard times about, you know, being by yourself as an artist. It's like, even though it's frustrating, you look back and you appreciate it.
At least
because it's necessary. Yeah.
At least you got to record.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't get to record, you might have released it on a different avenue or something that it didn't need to be. You know,
you would have chose a different medium and it wouldn't have been that.
Yeah. So,
but instead you made something out of nothing. So
that's why I'm definitely appreciative of having my own studio for the last 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Because
I recommend that to any artist.
Man,
like,
bro.
Take your shit to the big studio. You know.
Send it to get me.
Do what you do.
Send it out.
But when it comes to getting ideas out, man, nothing beats being able to record in your drawers if you need to, because you got that idea, you need to get it out. Also, that's your gym, that's your punching bag, that's your that's your repetition.
Yeah,
you need that. Also, what the main reason why I encourage artists to get their own studio is because when you paying for studio time, or even if you get free studio time,
right,
you still on somebody else's schedule. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be mindful of that. So you don't want to just take all of somebody else's time, even if they giving you free studio time. I appreciate it, but I don't want to feel like I'm just, you know, leeching or whatever, right? So what that does to you on the back end is you rush. Even if you took your time, you still rush because you came here to do everything you intended to do
in a certain amount of time.
You didn't do nothing else outside of that. If I come here and these are my goals, this is what I want to do, and I come out my goals, I be like, yeah, man, I did everything I said I was gonna do. But you also set a ceiling
for yourself.
You put a limit to the day. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I mean to go back to what we were saying. Like, I just keep doing.
Yeah.
And you gotta have. It's a luxury to being able to just do. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't. It's hard to do that when you're paying for studio time. You want somebody else's time.
Yeah.
So you might have to humble you to, you know, save up. You know.
Yeah.
But once you get it, it's worth it, man. It's a place of refuge, man.
Yeah.
And also, that's the quickest way you gonna grow. Yeah. Because you can try shit outside of your budget.
Yes, sir.
Outside of the hours that you pay for. Like, you can't find yourself within a $60 session, $80 session.
Like, I want to try this, but I don't.
You trying to get your money's worth.
I don't got the time. I want to try this. I don't know if I'm good at it, but I don't got the time to do it.
Because I don't want to be here. I don't want to feel like I'm wasting money if I don't leave with something.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's some days nigga might not even record the whole song. You might just be trying some shit.
Yeah.
But you discovering different avenues that you wouldn't even entertain the idea of paying studio time.
For sure.
Not trying to take money out of niggas' pockets, you know. No, definitely do your shit, but just get your ideas out. You know what I mean?
Get your creativity level together.
Yeah.
My guy, my big brother, Young Noble from the Outlaws, recorded with Pac, did plenty shit, you know what I'm saying? New Jersey vet, you know what I'm saying? Outlaw vet, whatever. A year ago, he told me he write all his albums. He write all of them. Didn't even record them all in 2 days. So he write his whole project. 16 songs. He write his whole project, didn't even record it all in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Now I can see that.
Yeah.
But back to the thing though, back to the head of this shit is, it's all about approach and how you do it though. You feel what I'm saying? Cause like me personally, I might go up and, you know, turn a beat on and, you know, I might mumble out 8 bars and then I might come back with the words right after that. Yeah. But I got the luxury to do it because I was just catching that vibe or that feeling. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you gonna find yourself. Those moments. You can't manufacture those moments. They just happen.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And if you ain't there to capture them, what do you have to reference moving forward?
Yeah.
Back what I was saying is like, just commit.
Commit.
Good or bad, whether this idea is dope or whack or whatever, commit to it. Almost like planting your foot. Commit to it. If not, you're going to end up rolling your ankle or some shit.
I think I lost a lot of tracks doing that too, though.
Commit to it, man. Sometimes. And then move forward. Because like, say, you might not even want to drop this shit. But by committing to it, that's what sparked the idea for this song. Sparked the idea for this one. This one. You might not even fuck with none of this whole window. Yeah. But that shit was necessary to develop the style to get here. And you'll never get that on studio time.
I definitely bought
You'll just stay the best version of what you good at.
I definitely bought a beat online. I heard it for fucking 1 minute. Bought it, downloaded it, But then when I played it back in iTunes, I had a different thought of it. And it couldn't even make it to Pro Tools. I was like, yeah, I thought it was cool then, but it wasn't cool. 30 seconds later.
Damn.
That's fucked up, man. No, but it gotta fit though. That's the whole thing about it. Like at this point, you just get to that feeling shit. Like if I like a beat, this just me personally. At this point, if I like a beat, I don't want to hear it play 3 minutes in a row.
Yeah.
Give it to me now. Let me go.
Cause it'll.
I'm thinking
overhear it.
I'm overhearing it, and now
I can't write to it.
I don't want to freestyle nothing because I'm gonna lose what I'm trying to do to this joint.
You ever had some beats that you like and you know they dope, but you just played them too many times and I can't write nothing to it, but the beat's still dope. That motherfucker still dope. That's why I be wanting to say that to some producers. Like, look, man, it ain't like I ain't fucking with the shit. I just played that motherfucker too many times because it was dope. You know what I mean? I got caught listening to that motherfucker, so now when I hear it as a beat, not necessarily a canvas.
Man.
Like the motherfucker, it's embedded in my head as just a slap because I've been just vibing to it so much. I done vented thoughts to this motherfucker versus writing just because the beat was just hidden. And I can respectfully be like, that one ain't for me yet. You know, if it's still available when something come, it come. If it ain't, I respect the game, you know what I'm saying? If that was for me, and brother hop on it, like, I respect the game. You know what I mean? This is shit. But no, although it's frustrating, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you want to continue making records with your
partner.
Yeah. It's a
bittersweet
compliment. Look, it's a bittersweet compliment to the producer.
Yeah,
bro. The beat's dope as fuck. I listen to it too many times and I can't write to it because it's that dope, and I done draw my ears out.
Bro, I
apologize if but the motherfucker was too nice. It wasn't intimidating. I just got caught. I got sucked into it, bro.
I'm about to fuck you up with this one. I got a project coming out called Southern Supremacy with my boy J Dollar. Shout to J Dollar, Mississippi Chi-Town native. You know what I'm saying? He got me on some other shit too with this project. But so a beat I made, I think this motherfucker was made in 06, 07.
Got an O in it.
It got an O in it, bro.
We in 2020, it had an O in it.
It got an O in it, bro. We at the studio, and I don't know why I felt this nigga vibe, but I played that fucking beat, and he was like, that's it, loaded up. I was like, this motherfucker. But that shit was 06, 07. So anyway, after all of those years of that shit laying in drives, he wanted that bitch. It was like motherfucking Timbaland made it, how he felt about it. And then here I go, this far later, now I gotta write a verse to it.
And you done played that motherfucker so long. Now when you make it, it's even harder to write to it.
Oh my God.
If I ain't thinking of lyrics while I'm making the beat, man, I can't. It's hard.
That's crazy.
It's hard for me to do because it's the same thing. I played it so many times.
I can't even imagine me writing a verse to it, and I had to go in and write a verse to it.
Man, Chino, man, shout out
to Chino, man.
I know he could, vouch, but it's like he'll probably play something, and I'm like, hey, I like that one. Shit.
Y'all got a good connection too.
Like, man, this motherfucker was old, but
yeah, it don't matter.
But you know what I'm gonna do with it.
That's what I said.
Plus, being a rapper. Sometimes our mind, we be in that nostalgic place. To where that beat speaks to the pen in it. You know what I mean? It can be a whole beat, but it's like my mind is stuck in that expression. You know what I'm saying? That medium.
It's always a beat that they don't like that we love. Man. And they like, man, nah. I'm like, load that bitch down.
And it be one of them like, man, look, I know you gonna kill this one. I be like, man, how am I right on this? It's dope. Yeah. But the ones that you ain't expect, the one that they think you're not gonna like, the one that they'll play for like 5 seconds, like, nah, go back, play that one. They just going through beats, you just hear like 5 seconds, they skip to the next one, like, whoa, don't skip that one. Play that one. Oh man, that shit old. that motherfucker bumping, man. Send that one to me. Shit.
It'd be crazy, man, because sometimes you be like, sometimes you can go to the studio and be like, I'm about to make a club banger, or I'm about to have a hard beat and that's about to be blah, blah, blah. But then it don't be that, you know what I mean? But then at that moment, like now, like, just say for now, like, I got a couple new records out or whatever, but I ain't really been studying the records like that. I've been kind of doing other shit. So now it's like the feedback from the records is like overwhelming. But I'm like, damn, the moment I step back and don't care about it, and let them care about it. It's when they care about it.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
It's a science.
It's science.
It's
it's
like
a science to it.
like
it's
kids.
a science to it. It's
like
a
kids
science
when
to
we're
it.
babies, right? And you playing with toys. Playing with this toy. I ain't tripping about that toy. Right? Moment you pick that motherfucker up. Oh, it's my toy. that, almost like a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
If whatever our common ground is in between, you know, whether it be music, you know, whatever, right?
Right.
For playing with it, whatever, you know, you might be, whatever, I didn't, let's say I ain't heard from you in a while.
Right,
so playing with like me listen to your music. I ain't heard from you.
Right.
Well, nigga be like, you know what? Well, now you done heard from me, like, I ain't just been as active as far as you push.
Yeah,
And I see you, you know.
Exactly.
But then when you take a step back, make you miss me a little bit, drop something, then it's hold on. You know what I mean? Come back.
Yes, sir.
It's just, I mean, we would never not be kids, man. You know what I'm saying? We always gonna be kids, and it's just some childlike things in us that's just gonna go with forever. And it's like, shit, you know when something yours. You know what I mean? Like, I'm yours, man. Like, hey, receive me. You know what I'm saying?
It's just fucked up.
I shouldn't have to take a step away from me for you to receive me. I'm yours. I'm yours, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going nowhere.
And you know, it's just kind of fucked up because we know that it's some motherfuckers that done made millions who was half of what a motherfucker might think. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, damn. So maybe sometimes it is about area versus talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I feel like the Ville, we got a whole lot of different type of artists, and I feel like we got our sections. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of motherfuckers dope, but it's hard when a lot of motherfuckers dope and the outlet, like the eyes ain't on us, like the sun ain't shining on us like it is Memphis. It ain't shining on us, even though we dope as fuck and we still fighting the sun rays, but we ain't been seen yet. You know what I'm saying? So how you feel about that though?
I feel it's just one of those things, man. It's gonna happen on some divine shit when it's supposed to. Can't nobody speed it up. Can't nobody damn sure slow it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one of those things, like, you can't stop the inevitable.
Yeah, you can't stop.
The more you try to avoid it, the more you're pushing it to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna meet it.
Yeah.
And it's just because you have so many people who represent so many parts, so many elements of Nashville.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Musically.
Yeah.
Whether it be rap, singing, or producing, whatever.
Yeah.
We all invested in this, and we know what it feels like to not have a hand extended to you to get to the next level.
Yeah.
Because we all trying to figure it out, right?
Yeah.
Whether I can help you out, or whether I ain't got time, or whether I'm trying to figure out mine, or whatever.
Yeah.
Nashville's just one of those places, and pressure, it builds diamonds. You know what I'm saying? And every generation, passing on something to the next.
Yeah.
And now, I feel like, for me, there's a reason why, you know, I went on hiatus and did whatever I had to do, you know what I'm saying, as far as my contribution to the city.
Okay.
I'm focused on a bigger approach.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And by that I mean what I want to do with it when I get that momentum going.
Right.
And I'm appreciative of everything I had to learn up until, because now I realize I'm not going to come in the game as just some young rapper that just can rap.
Yeah.
I'm coming in as seasoned, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like I'm fit to be 32 in October. So it's like I'm coming in the game as a big homie, OG. So whether I'm looked at it like that in whatever field, my contributions. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I've brought to the table or tables that I built. You know what I'm saying? And just be like, all right, y'all can have that table. I'll stop building another table.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like standard high.
Yeah, like I don't showcase a lot of, my efforts. As
yeah,
far as,
yeah,
like,
nah, speak for yourself.
I just let them speak for themselves, or or let them. You find out about them later, right?
Yeah.
But ultimately, I'm appreciative of where I'm at right now because I get a chance to jump in the game seasoned with experience, with something more to say, as well as more people to root for. The younger generations, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if I just came in when I was a younger generation, I wouldn't have nobody to hold up a sign and say, you know what I mean? I can't say go Lil Bree.
Right.
Because, I'm Lil Bree. You know what I mean? I'm the younger age, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, I'm cool with being at this point now because now, I can still do my thing as well as, I can be hands-on whenever people want my input.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right,
because I'm available for who I'm available for. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
sure.
And I play my part. But I'm appreciative of the time it took to get to this place. Like, it can be looked at like, oh, it ain't happened yet or whatever.
Nah,
it's like,
it's happening.
We was just supposed to pop off as a city. It's gonna be a city full of OGs and big homies. You know what I'm saying? It's not just gonna be a melting pot of young rap. Right. Although we gonna have some big young acts come.
Hell yeah.
But ultimately the whole city, when you think about all the different elements, all the different sides, it's like everybody their own man. And it's like everybody seasoned now. It's like we ain't just young rappers.
It ain't.
It's hungry. It's like we got the mentality of ownership of that type of shit. Like, you at a restaurant, man, motherfucker, waiter bring you a bottle, oh man, Flo just sends you there from over there. I look across the room and he over there from a cut like this. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh man, appreciate it, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. That type of shit, you send a bottle back, that's disrespect. You trying to one up a nigga. Like, what you mean? Send him two. He trying to send me a bottle, send him two. Like, nah, just accept my gesture, man. Yeah. But I feel like that's what it's positioning us in. Yeah. Because we ain't just gonna be no young rappers. Like, nah, niggas got families and shit. Hell yeah. So when we come in the game, it's like the game coming to us. We just gotta protect our assets and everything right now. So when it makes its way to us, we definitely a staple.
Be able to deliver, you know what I'm saying? No matter, how.
And that's the part that I'm excited to see. You know what I
mean?
Me
too.
Because we gonna be mature. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be seasoned. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be qualified.
The game ain't ain't really had that many people who was that seasoned as artists and business wise.
They always young.
Everybody was young and took advantage of.
Hip hop ain't even been around 50 years, man. I'm feeling
it's getting close to it.
If I live to be 82, I can look back and say, man, Nashville ran rap half of its existence. That's the big picture I look at. You know what I mean? If we pop off today, we running this motherfucker for the next 50 years and something.
Yeah, because it's kind of like how down south is. We're like a down south in itself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's time. It's just the right.
We just country.
It just take the right person to introduce and business to the right people because, I ain't gonna lie, man. We know New York is one of the meccas. We know Atlanta's a good mecca, but I feel like we need like a New York push for the Ville because we so fucking spread out as far as sound and talent there. You know what I mean? If you look at Crush Groove back in the day, you had Fat Boys, Run DMC, Curtis Blow, you know what I'm saying? And a couple many more I can't even name right now. LL, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like shit, we got way more than that. Yeah. And these motherfuckers made hundreds of millions. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm willing to play all sides. I don't give a fuck. I just did a cover for Red Dot for my nigga Red Dot. Shout out to Red Dot for his new fucking cover. I do covers now. Yeah. I handle motherfucking cameras now. I set up lights now. I got Death Venom bars. I got a dope project on the way. I'm interviewing Petty right now. Like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you gotta do more to get to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I really meant by saying all that. Sometimes if you great, then you might be great at a lot of shit, not just the pen and paper.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's like rap is not what I'm best at.
Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. Me neither.
even if you can feel like you're the best at it. You know what I mean? Even if I feel like I'm the best at it, but I'm not. That's not what I do best.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
But you gotta be your best. You gotta always
like Floyd Mayweather. Like people are like he's the best at boxing.
Right.
But it'll fuck you up. Like man, boxing ain't what I'm the best at though.
Yes. Yeah.
And like what are you good at? I'm actually a dope cook. You know, it'll fuck you up. You know what I mean? Like this nigga, you know what I mean? 50-0. Cook a fast omelet. Boy, you bad.
That shit crazy, right?
I mean, an omelet, that ain't nothing complex. But
Don't close your avenues, homies. Don't close your avenues.
Definitely, man. Like for me, music, that's music's just a avenue for me. Like my end goal is writing, directing, and acting in movies. Yeah. Cause I want to cast my own people and we do the soundtrack. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So like I never get somebody. You know,
we about to link on that.
I wouldn't want you to come and act like some. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
be yourself.
Exactly.
Cause like your natural character, that's who's gonna make.
I see it through
you pop off as an actor.
Exactly.
Like when we love Mike Epps, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. When we first got introduced to Day Day, that was Mike Epps. Yeah. But that was him so much that we was calling him Day Day for forever. You know what I mean? Cause that's his real character. You know what I mean? It's like at least when you know what I'm saying when he's shooting the shit and all that. It's that type of stuff.
How you feel about being a future forefather of Cashville rap?
Man, look, I'm give me mine. I'm waiting on it. Look, I'll accept it today if you want to give me a current forefather.
You ready for the responsibility?
Man, I've been living in the responsibility. I've been actively, doing it. That's why I can't wait to get into, position.
Nah, it's just some of us like I say, like I feel like
because I know what I'm gonna do.
Put you in that position.
I know what I'm gonna do with responsibility.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
I know what I'm gonna do.
It's like damn, like the big homie, City Paper was like, man, it ain't nobody else better than do it but you. You connected the motherfuckers young and old. And I was like, I never thought of it like that. I just knew I had ties with, a lot of the culture or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to think about it on that level. But then he's like, I'm like, yeah, you right. But then, I don't like to be on the cocky shit about it. But I'm just saying I am connected with a lot of motherfuckers. I'm gonna
that's how it's supposed to be.
People's and I'm gonna stand up if I gotta stand up. You know what I mean?
Connected, let a motherfucker know I'm connected.
You know what I'm saying?
Not in a sense of like I'm bragging, but it's like who you trying to meet.
Exactly. Like it's the city.
Like people say, man, you never know. You can be a phone call away.
Right.
Motherfucker, you could be a head turn away. I'm on the phone with you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on the phone right now. You want to meet him? I'm like, you know what I mean? Ain't a phone call away. It's a head turn away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I quiet as kept. Like that's what I've been on, man. Like when I took a whole hiatus, I've been doing that because I understood what I can contribute, man, as far as
it take that
my relationships, because I can know people from this side, old, young, whatever.
Yeah.
Whether music wise or on some street shit, I know you from what I know you. You know what I'm saying? And now that what I'm saying, this is what we are pursuing. Right. It ain't nothing for me to connect dots and get out the way. I feel you. Niggas don't just, but it's just a lot of niggas ain't just built. Dots and get out the way without any compensation or
validation
or percentage or something. You know what I mean?
No.
It's like, bro, I ain't. Last thing I'll be is a middleman or whatever. I connect niggas and I get the fuck out the way. Yeah. Y'all do what y'all do. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I don't want a piece of that. You know what I'm saying? That's what really paying it forward is. You know what I'm saying? Because this something I be telling my young partners, man. We all going somewhere. Right. We all got somewhere to go. It's gonna be a lot of people in your way. Hell yeah. Right? When people think of the man. Yeah. The man ain't who is first. The man ain't the best.
Hell no.
The man ain't the one in the front. That is not the man.
Free game.
Everybody going somewhere. It's gonna be a lot of people in your way. You gonna remember everybody who was in your way. You know who you gonna remember most? The man who got the fuck out your way. He set for life. Because when you get there, who you gonna fuck with? Him. I'll race a nigga to be the man to get out the way. I'll be the first nigga to get out the way. And that's why I'm cool with that. So when it's like, you ready for responsibility? I love it.
Yeah.
Because I can't wait to demonstrate.
You
feel me? It's like, I get the fuck out the way so fast. You like, when you hear the back-to-back song and Drake said, I learned the game from William Wesley, you can never test me.
You're right.
You know who that is? Do you know what he do? Exactly. See what I'm saying? I'm the man that got out the way. Who you need? I'm sitting next to him. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what's required.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And until that becomes the standard,
exactly,
it's get it how you live. Dog eat dog.
Yeah.
Niggas who get it will link. I believe in unity. I'm with that.
Yeah.
But keep them suckers far away from me. Cause that ain't that. This ain't that. this.
Yes, sir.
But this ain't gonna be this for that. This gonna change into something else, and that's what we trying to do.
Yes, sir.
You feel me?
Yes.
And the only way that's gonna happen is if you wanna be the man to get the fuck out the way. And I can't wait to demonstrate that. Cause I ain't gotta be in the way. I told you my end goal. Do movies, big baby. And I'm casting everybody. We're gonna do the soundtrack. Like if my works will go something like this. Picture if Steven Spielberg dropped an album called Jurassic Park. And instead of doing videos, you got this movie about dinosaurs.
Okay.
What if my work was Idlewild?
Woo.
8 Mile. Get Rich or Die Trying.
Ooh.
Straight Outta Compton. All from the same director. And I made all those soundtracks. That's all I want to do. Purple Rain. You feel what I'm saying? That's my end goal. That's what I want to do. I ain't in nobody's way. Whatever you need from me, I'm going to do what I do. Now, I'm going to talk my shit as far as how I feel about this rap shit. Now, if that offends you, then this ain't the sport for you.
You offended then.
And I hate when a motherfucker be like, man, if you're a rapper, man, you're supposed to feel like you the best. No, you're not. Because one day you might have to prove that shit. And if you ain't ready to prove it, don't feel like that. I'm ready to prove it. You feel